Hey everybody and welcome back to another book of Boba Fett watch along reaction. Stephen, this is chapter number 2.
Yeah,
I said
number 2.
episode 1, chapter 1 last week. I had to condition myself into the fact that this is a sort of novelisation meets TV show.
Yep.
It's chapter 2. It's a book.
Yeah.
It's a book.
Yeah.
Stephen, this TV show drew some criticism from certain people in the media and the traditional publications, going after it, saying it was boring, it was blatant pandering to older male demographics in the fan
Nothing
base.
wrong with that.
I argued that was the fan base for Star Wars.
That is predominantly,
and whilst it wasn't the most exhilarating episode, there was some pretty nice things.
John Lucasfilm would have written off that fan base if they were allowed to.
Oh yeah.
50 years from now, that fan base will not be on this planet, and then they can have their way. But we don't care. In the now, that is the fan base.
I'm hoping
cater to them.
Still be here in 50 years, Stephen.
Cater to
in
them.
Which case they can't have their
That's
way.
all you got to do. You've just got to do what Marvel and Sony have been doing. With the Spider-Man films, etc. Cater to your audience. That's what the purpose of it is.
You're not gunning for 100 then, Stephen?
No, I don't care. I don't really care, John.
You should be here in 50 years.
I hope so. But John, just before we do watch it though, it was very interesting that it was 7 episodes.
7?
Yeah.
7? Yeah.
Clearly that first one is just the setup one, doesn't count.
It's just the sort setting up what's happened after the Sarlacc pit.
It was a very short and sweet one, and it did everything we wanted.
And I enjoyed the exposition via the back to tank flashbacks. I thought that was pretty neat the way they handled that. They had to tell us what shaped this guy to the point we see him.
I just hope they don't dwell on it going forward now, John.
No, look, it's done.
Yeah.
He's had his victory against that Sinbad creature. He's won favour from the sand people. It's time to move on. Play. I don't know.
Oh, that's a great shot.
It is,
Look at
yes.
that.
It's very blatantly CG though.
There's those doors C-3PO and R2-D2 went to.
Yes.
That's your blinky. The eye thing.
Yeah. Stephen, I miss Ralph McQuarrie's matte painting, so adds an earthy base.
Thanks to that guy, we get these landscapes, John. We get these worlds.
Yeah, we get Bespin. We get the pit,
his vision.
The sort of chasm in Cloud City, where Lutley lost his hand.
Yeah.
Speak, prisoner. Well, if he's not gonna speak, he no longer needs his head.
Ichuta.
We spared your life after you
For information.
mine, and you curse me.
Oh, it's a curse, is it?
What do we know of this prisoner?
That's what the Jawa says, isn't it?
Yeah. I thought he was just saying Bantha Poodoo or something like that, you know?
Overpriced.
I know of their reputation.
They're just people in hoods.
There is no way he
You're just a person in a mask.
no man.
We're all just people.
Fine. He fears the Rancor.
There is no Rancor. She's bluffing. That Rancor died.
Master
Fucking
Luke,
beautiful.
you're standing on the... They got a new one. The
Might
baby
be,
one.
Can't be the same one. That bit the bullet.
The mayor sent me! Let me out!
There is no Rancor. You've been had.
Empty.
Thanks to Luke.
Shall we visit the mayor?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mayor Goldie Wilson. Oh, look at that. This
It's,
telling you the world building in these TV series is amazing.
it's not quite as good as the market in Jakku though.
No. It's a bit like Priest Hill.
It's not
That's
Lillibank. Parkade Crows.
Look at them.
You ever think those Gamorrean guards look a bit like the Jeeps from Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Sort of need a bit of red in there.
Yep.
Reebok released a pair of trainers, sneakers, honouring that.
I love the way they blend the CG, John, with live action. It's just
Well, I mean,
it's
Steve,
very organic.
I don't know if they're still utilising that technology, screen magic thing,
Yeah.
Favreau, but he envelops the set. Don't think it's that big, to be fair.
No.
Do you have an appointment?
Does he get a,
Found one of his
does he get a mullet?
He has, yes. So Aussie man.
Return it to its master.
don't see your name in the schedule, so
We'll
you'll
make a
have to-
fucking gap.
Terribly sorry, Your Eminence.
Are you kidding me?
Who is this who enters unannounced? No damn well who.
It is the new daimyo Boba Fett, Your Excellency.
He's a member of the Order of the Night Wind. Ah, then you admit it. I am not a bounty hunter. Is that so? I've heard otherwise.
He was once a bounty hunter.
Some advice. Running a family is more complicated than bounty hunting.
Can I offer some advice to you?
Is that electronic thing in the back of his sort of neck?
Yeah,
Like a
shave.
translator thing?
Think so, yeah. It needs to shave, Steve.
Yeah.
Bum fluff.
Yeah. It's like what'd you call him? Little Annie.
What?
What was his name again?
What did you say there, sorry?
Little Annie.
Are you Annie?
What was his name?
I don't know.
I am a Toydarian.
Was that no, I'm thinking about Wattle.
Yeah. That's Wattle. That's
Wattle,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wattle.
Mayor Moksha'i sent me here as though there's something I should know. Now you're sweating like a gumped-on Mustafa.
You haven't heard.
Mustafa.
The twins have laid claim to their late cousin's bequest.
Twins are preoccupied with the debauchery of Hatta, to bother with any ambitions on Tatooine.
That's what you thought. We're about to get some huts.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
There's a few of them.
The huts are gangsters.
I get the sense this is going to be like Alibaba, Aladdin, coming in the fucking elephant.
Yeah.
If he doesn't use a litter, I'm sure they will.
Yeah.
The fucking state of him.
The royal wedding. Oh, fucking let's stay that thing. Oh my god, they must be strong. Look at his bowing in the.
They look far too easy to carry. Their backs should be breaking, Stephen. You're absolutely right. They should be wailing.
Yes, motherfucker, you did.
The Espa can't keep it.
Jabba's dead, yeah.
Dead.
Get choked to bits.
I don't care what your tablet says. This is Los Espa, and I am daimyo here.
Yes. You gotta do about it, you fat hard ass.
Sweaty ass.
That's a Wookiee.
Oh jeez.
Woo!
Oh, he looks nasty.
He's nasty.
We've only ever seen good Wookiees.
Yeah. But we've seen
They can't
multiple
all be
guys
good.
swinging
Yeah.
about during that brief battle.
You can bring as many gladiators as you wish.
Gladiators.
These are not the deathbeds of Dur, and I am not a sleeping Trandoshan guard.
Why didn't you speak to him direct?
Yeah.
Instead of whispering sweet nothings.
Oh, it's his sister. I thought it was the missus. Well,
Oh, they're twins.
yeah.
Do it. Try it.
Do it.
Your sister is right. If you want it, you'll have to kill me for it.
You're like going to keep the conversation short. We're fucking dying here.
Oh, fuck off then. Wouldn't perv over some other person in a gold bikini, you weirdos.
The twins.
Cheaty bye.
I wouldn't like to trifle them. to
Don't
be
let
fair.
the door hit your ass on the way out. Fuck off.
That's a big lad, John.
He'd take it. All day long. And if he didn't, she would.
I'll tell you something, I love that score in the background.
They're huts. We would have to get permission if you want to kill them.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
didn't.
it's settled.
She just did it.
I really
Well.
think so.
What I love her is she's semi-read his mind, Stephen, without him even uttering a word.
Yeah.
Shows you how close they are.
Oh yeah.
More
Is this him having
flashbacks.
Flashbacks again. I thought we were done, but yeah.
Might be a new story. But we're not, Steve. We
It's-
just see them being Sort of.
John, it's almost a template of, dare I say it, Arrow.
Yeah. 4 years. I've spent 4 years of my life
Just don't put a wig on Boba
on an
Fett.
abandoned island where I couldn't cut my hair, but I could shave a perfect beard every time.
Oh, he's getting taught how
My
to...
name's
Ah.
Oliver Queen.
I've got a feeling, John, the Tusken Raiders don't let many people know these things.
Yeah.
These sort of arts. They
See,
seem
we
quite...
just call them Tusken Raiders.
This, yeah, I'm just going to go with the flow, John. But the thing is, see these creatures, they don't let anybody in.
No, they're very sharp.
They're very cliquey.
Yeah.
So this is a great honour for
They're
him, I
very
would say.
cliquey.
Yeah.
It's cliquey.
Maybe he'll get his own mask. What's this coming?
There is crate dragons,
Yeah.
which I mentioned about 3 times in the last episode.
Yeah, Obi-Wan did an impersonation of one, didn't he?
Yeah.
To frighten the sand people away. What's this coming?
Sorry?
Something's coming in the distance. What is it? It's moving at some rate, whatever it is. Oh, it's definitely... Oh,
Yeah.
it's like a train, isn't it?
Oh, what a shot. Picking on the poor fucking
Holy shit.
creature as well. That's the 4th time I've been wrong. What is that, man? It's like a train. Is this Rogue?
Oh, fuck. You're better just staying down.
Yeah.
There's no way you can get them.
Is that are they called Banthas?
Yeah, the
The big things?
big mammoth things.
Right.
What do you think the purpose of this scene was? Do you think it was to try and humanise them a little bit? The
Potentially.
victims as well?
Yes.
They're not just out to cause bother.
Yeah, well, I mean, Steve, one of my all-time favourite scenes in Star Wars, believe it or not, Attack of the Clones, was it?
Yeah.
Or was it Revenge of the Sith?
When Anakin attacked them?
When he attacked
That was the second one, yeah.
Yeah. I killed them. Killed them all. And not just the men, but the women and the children too.
I mean, they were very two-dimensional
animals.
characters, weren't they, to be fair?
Yeah.
But I think they're trying to give them a bit of a different angle here, you know, a different edge.
Another swoop gang.
Yeah.
It's a busy old place.
Yeah, isn't it?
It's Tatooine. For a desert. There's a lot going on.
I like the fact they've gave that guy sideburns to sort of blend in with that period.
Yeah, the sort of Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
It's not right.
He's like a budget Harrison Ford. Even more so than Alden Ehrenreich,
Yeah.
who himself was a budget Harrison Ford.
Said it's not right.
You simply cannot cast a 6'1", 6'2" actor with a 5'8" actor. It's
No.
just fucking blasphemy. These bastards are going to get their comeuppance. So I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah.
They were the ones that raided a homestead
Yep.
in the last
That's
episode.
right, yeah.
He's seen them from a distance, kicking and stuff like that. Now we'll see what they're all about. Oh, the fact he's like an outlaw coming in.
John, I love
Arrested.
the fact that when they're doing the flashbacks, he's clearly lost his armour, so we're getting to see more of the human.
Yeah. Which is
Side of
what we're
Boba, you
missing.
know?
There was a mystery to the character in the
Yeah.
original trilogy.
I think Peter had a lot of issues with the Mandalorian in that sense.
Yeah.
Not seeing his face enough.
It was the opposite with that. They did.
Yeah.
Some of them didn't want him to take the mask off.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, and then bitches.
Using his new skills.
Yeah. It's a quick learner.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Right in the mammy daddy button.
I do think Disney have captured the grittiness, the lived-in feeling.
Yep.
The sort of the existing world vibe that Lucas created.
Yeah.
And he fucked that in the prequel trilogy. He
Yeah.
seemed, obviously it made sense because it was a more prosperous universe at that point.
True. Yeah.
The Empire, before the Dark Times.
First Order. That's the Empire Reserves. The junior team.
That's in Ed's.
That's something I never thought I'd see. Boba Fett on a speeder. Oh, look at this.
Just took them all, yeah.
Brilliant.
That's cool, man. See, and growing up, I always wished that I could go on a speeder.
Oh, yeah, that'd be amazing.
Just something about that.
It would have to be in that sort of environment, though, John.
They're not in the woods. Oh,
Yeah.
I'll get good reactions, but not
I
that good.
couldn't do that.
sub 200 millisecond reaction time, so but I think even that would fuck me in a tree. This will help him get on the train.
Yep. I think as well, it's proven again, John, that he's want to help these people.
Yeah.
He can be trusted.
Well, I mean, Stephen, they saved him from sheer certain death.
Yep.
Even if they did torture him a bit and use him as a plaything for the kids.
Yeah.
They saved him, so I think he's got an obligation to them. Oh my god.
Stop! No! No! Stop! These are mine! These are mine! Stop! This is how we will stop the train.
Simple folk.
Yeah. They just want to strip it down for parts.
Oh god.
That one there's like Kylo Ren. Did you see that one there?
Yeah.
The one in black.
This
It's alright.
makes it go.
You're my guest.
Makes it stop. Go. Stop.
I see it. I see the island. And Han Solo.
Like a panther.
20 times quicker though.
Maybe not. Okay, who wants to go first?
I'm baffled how these things hover when they're not even on.
Sort of anti-grav, isn't it?
This has got to be hilarious.
Oh, it's going to be really bad.
That's a perfect place to learn.
Yeah. They're getting better. Not quite there yet though. I'm getting better. We're going at a fair old speed now.
Practice makes perfect, mate.
Should have just sat on that with him in the first place instead of jumping.
Yeah. What's the point?
He did get his arse handed to him.
Oh, nice.
Still get his arse handed to him. He's got some learning to do yet. I bet they're reeking though.
Yeah. Sweaty.
Guaranteed they are absolutely honking. No amount of links or aftershave on in the universe is going to cover up for that smell.
Java. Voodoo. There we go. Poof, 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 poof. And a San Quadranero. That's what it's like there, wasn't it? The pod race.
Yeah. Gascano.
Those two-headed commentators. Oh, nice. Great seeing these sand people doing something for a change though, isn't it? Instead of just being menaces in the desert.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That was nice. We've seen that before.
Yeah, oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
It's going at some rate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jeez, oh.
It's a great shot.
Yeah.
Not so fucking cocky now, are you? Now you're actually getting taken on here.
Oof. Tumbleweed. Stay in a straight line. Was it Obi-Wan Kenobi that said sand people always travel in single file?
Yeah.
To hide their numbers. Do that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, fucking hell. You'll do well to hang on to that. You better get in one of those windows. Yep.
There he goes.
Pull that down. They've got no protection. Saying that, they don't even need to do that. He's dealing with them.
Yeah. You worried for you're a droid?
I know.
You going to feel nothing?
You're getting bumped. Oh, that's a nice shot, look at that. Take that droid out, he's annoying.
What are you going to do now, bitch?
Hit everything, just hit everything, pull plugs and everything. That bastard jumped ship.
Well, the train's going to stop now no
Look
matter
at this
what.
little rat. This is about to get back to the future.
Yeah, it is. Just need the flux capacitor.
Yeah. Is Clara Clayton hanging on to this?
There we go.
Right, we've stopped the train.
Almost like those people that clap when they land on a plane. Way, the guy with 7 years training managed to land it. Who'd have thought it?
He did his job. Well done.
Only does it 4
So
times
is this
a
all
day.
they were doing it for?
Yeah.
These people lay ancestral claim to the Dune Sea.
Mm.
If you are to pass, a toll is to be paid to them.
It's a good speech.
Now go back to your syndicate and present these terms. Your lives are a gesture of our civility. Now go.
Fuck off.
Yep. Can't ask fairer on that.
I can't help but feel this is going to come back to bite him though. This will not end
Do you
well.
think? Do you think the character's been too lenient, John? He's been too nice at times, I think.
Yeah. It's almost like Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He's doing the right thing, but sometimes the right thing's not enough.
Is this an initiation into being accepted into the Sand People? Funny handshakes and all that.
A gift.
It's-
Thank you.
It's a gecko.
Oh, what's happening?
Little bugger.
Oh no, I just wouldn't want that.
That was
That's
that
weird.
was quite large.
Yep.
That was like a little bit quicker than the was it Chekhov in Rafa Khan? He gets something in his ear.
Oh.
I think this is an initiation into their ways. They've also got these things. And, oh, it's like a history lesson.
Right, okay.
You see that? It was like water there.
Yeah.
Oh, Java's. Baby.
That is weird.
Jesus Christ, this isn't something about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's the kind of twisted shit that John Ronald Rule would come up with.
Oh, it's like he's back in the Sarlacc, isn't it?
Yep. It's his father.
Yeah. That's cool. It's nice that they're playing this into it, John. That's great, that.
That's all part of the story.
Yeah. I don't remember that shot. That's obviously a new shot. Daniel Logan, isn't it?
Yeah.
De-aged him, maybe?
Might be an unused shot, Steve.
Could be, yeah. Yep. He's not had an easy time hitting this planet,
No,
I'll tell
it
you.
is not, no. All this came for a half-blind Han Solo.
Yeah.
Bumping him off that sail barge. I could imagine he holds a grudge against Han.
Yeah.
This is going to make a weapon from this.
It'd be hilarious if we went, it's the wrong one. It's the wrong branch. Come back.
So this is like an initiation, Stephen. You're absolutely
Mm-hmm.
bang on. They'll carve the weapon out of this.
Is this not what he was wearing when he was first revealed in The Mandalorian?
I think so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like a headscarf type thing over his face, wasn't it? Or a hood or something, I can't remember.
Stephen, I think I've done a great job of establishing this character's backstory from the Sarlacc pit and out, and the use of the back to take his back's been really intelligently incorporated.
Yeah.
It's Robert Rodriguez, so what do you expect?
How cool is he, man?
Something about a hood in Star Wars.
Yeah. He must be roasting in it though.
Well, I don't know so much. I think that actually acts as a coolant. To be fair. It'll be very light.
Yeah.
Stephen, if they wear that in the likes of Afghanistan and the Middle Eastern countries and it works for
Yeah.
them, then it must.
It's like linen, isn't it?
Yeah.
Air can pass through it. Do you know, we've not seen, and they made a big emphasis on this in The Force Awakens,
Yeah.
the Empire sort of ruins everywhere.
Yeah.
I've not seen any of that in this at all.
Maybe they didn't fight there. I
Yeah.
don't know. They probably had no interest in there after Luke left.
True.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't mind one of them hanging up on the wall.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that's what everything is done for. In Star Wars, they deliberately make
Sell things.
They make a big deal of these things so they can sell it.
Yeah.
Get your exclusive
Yeah.
Sand
Numbered.
People Tusken
Yeah.
Raider weapon. As is
Certificate.
seen in the book of Boba Fett. To even I'd buy it, I'm telling you, I went down a Harry Potter rabbit hole the other day and I was close to buying ones to put in the wall. Very fucking close. Laying out about £200 on ones.
Wow. But don't actually do magic.
Come with a box and all of that, and it's pretty fucking cool. I probably will buy them, to be fair. We need more props.
Lightsabers.
Oh, fucking Steve, that's another one. Very expensive here, though.
Yeah.
Much better looking than a fucking wand, though, let's be honest. I'm getting taken back to Ace Ventura. You know what I'm talking about? Is it 2?
Yeah.
It's the one with the elbows, isn't it?
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
I can't believe how quick
you know,
Jeez, oh.
it's been the longest episode by a country mile, Steve. And I was
40
just about to
minutes
say
flown.
I'd be over the moon if it ended with that, because this is really the, what would you call it? This is the zenith of the flashbacks of his journey with the Sand People, Tusken Raiders, whatever the fuck you want to call
John,
them.
do you think these critics are going to label this episode boring?
I don't give a fuck.
Do you think they will though? Because I would say that was more stretched out, more interesting. I
Not
would
sweet
say
for me.
than the first episode. I thought there was more in the first episode in terms of establishing the character. Obviously, those battles in the sand. Apart from obviously that train thing, that was fantastic.
That was an exhilarating action set piece.
Yeah.
Steve with it too. In 2 episodes now, the sort of parkour chase scene with the sidekick, whose name I sadly am not up to speed with. That was an exhilarating sort of continuous one shot, brilliantly designed set piece, action set piece. We got it again with the train there, and I thought that was cool. Stephen, I don't really care what the critics say, because they don't speak for me and they don't speak for you, they don't speak for most Star Wars fans. There seems to be this incredible hard-on from a section of written press and just critics in general for Star Wars and Star Wars fans that isn't present with Marvel content and Marvel fans. Marvel fans are the same as Star Wars fans, because I'm a Marvel fan, as you can fucking see, and a Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
And I want to see everything I'm seeing in Marvel happen in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Where it's made by people who have got a passion for it, who understand it, and want to give the fans what they want.
I think the critics don't understand, John, to a point, and I think we've touched on it on news shows that Lucasfilm, I think, are now trying to cater for everyone.
Yeah.
You know,
Which
there's
is
going
fine.
to be television series that will not interest us.
Yeah.
That's going to
That's
happen. I don't mind that. There is ones, there's animated series from Star Wars I've not watched, I'm not interested, but I don't have a problem with other people enjoying them. You know, and I think this is designed for people like you and I.
Yeah.
You know?
But The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Lived in, gritty, Western style
And
TV
that
show.
period as well.
With an iconic character.
Yeah.
Whether you love him or hate him, or you were whelmed by him, he's still iconic
John,
in this
what
universe.
I love about this character as well, and what we're getting so far, is we're getting to see this sort of human side to him. You know that it was very
It's
much
his morals.
it was very much 2-dimensional. Let's be honest. You know, in the original trilogy, and maybe to an extent in the prequels as well. But he was a kid. You can't really judge him.
He had to take a sidestep, Stephen, for Luke
I think so,
Skywalker, Han Solo, Princess Leia.
I don't think this leniency can last, John.
No.
I think he's a very patient, very lenient version of his father. I don't think his father would have been as tolerant as this. But I think that's it's going to come down to something happening. I think for him to be really brutal.
I think something has happened, because he's also having to take these stints in the back to attack, so something's really injured him. So I think there is going to be a tragedy befalling this story with the Sand People, sadly. But for now,
I
that's
just assumed that
xenophobe.
was the Sarlacc pit that did that to him.
Yeah, but you can see this is after the Sarlacc, and he seems to be quite able-bodied. Maybe there's a long-lasting impact, I don't know.
Yeah,
but he doesn't seem to be going into the back to attack there. Stephen, I'm really enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying seeing Tamura Morrison getting to flex his acting muscles, because the guy can act.
John, there was a lot of heat on
voice.
him when he first took on the role. He replaced the original voice. It wasn't Jeremy Bullock's voice. He just did the body stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know who the chap's name, but there was a lot of butthurt people out there. But for continuity's sake, it made sense.
Yeah.
You know, he's a clone. He has to sound the same. We've got the prequels now. Deal with it. You know, and that continuation of those clones sort of bleeding into that original trilogy, they had to change the voice. Deal with it. And it's great because I'm a fan of Tamara Morrison as well, John. I've only seen him in certain things. He's done some voice acting as well. He was in Moana.
Yeah, played the father.
Yeah, fantastic
Absolutely
voice.
Brilliant.
Great singer. He was obviously the father in Aquaman, wasn't he?
Yes, yes.
You know, and he's just a great actor, and I'm glad to see he's got a platform finally with this character.
And Stephen, look, you can talk about fucking representation, which I'm all for, and I've said time and again, it has to represent the greater world. And there's not just white people in the greater world, and there's not just straight people in the greater world. But fucking Lucas, you got to give him his due. 20 years ago, he was casting in Tatooine actor as one of the primary characters in the prequel trilogy. Yep. So you got to give a guy his fucking due.
Django was brilliant, John.
Django was brilliant.
One of the better things about the prequel trilogy.
Steve, one of the best sequences in that whole prequel trilogy was the anti-gravity stuff with Obi-Wan. The interactions with Obi-Wan in general.
That was fantastic.
The fight on Camino.
Just a simple man tries to make my way in the universe. Yeah,
Steve,
fantastic.
that's that guy 20 years ago. Look how he's grown.
Yep.
Still an absolute unit.
Yep.
And I'm loving seeing this different side to characters. This is what you do with TV content. You take it, it's long form, you can marinate in the juices, which you can't do in also a movie because it's 2 hours long, an hour and a half long. This gives you a chance to tell long form storytelling.
Exactly,
4, 5, 6 hours long.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of storytelling. I personally like it.
I love it.
I think this is the future for Star Wars.
I think so.
Forget about movies. You're never going to top what George did with the original trilogy. No one's topped it. Ain't going to happen. Focus on TV. That's the future for Star Wars. I'm sorry. I fucking liked that episode. What was your thoughts on it though? That's what I want to know. What did you make about chapter 2 of the Book of Boba Fett? Because it's chapter, it's not episode. What did you make about that evolving, the flashbacks with the Sand People, him becoming one with this society, this culture, bringing them out of maybe the Dark Ages? It's just a little bit saying you've got machinery now, you know every grain of sand. What did you make about that? I personally really enjoyed it. And the evolution of a modern day as well. The evolving of this power vacuum that started with Bib Fortuna wrongly sitting in the throne, obviously a lackey for the Hutts. He's been kicked off unceremoniously, fucking done in. Boba's took over. Now we've got the Hutts, the twins coming in. What did you make of that? I personally enjoyed that episode. I thought it was better than the first. Just a nice balance of storytelling, developing Boba. Future and past, present, potentially, I don't know. Lots going on in there, I enjoyed it.
Good bit of action as well.
Lovely exposition.
Yeah.
It had it all. It had real emotion. I enjoyed it. What was your thoughts? You can comment below if you've got anything to say about that and a whole host of other things down below in the comment section. You can also like the video if you've enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications to enable you to see our future reactions, not just to this, but to other Star Wars content, because Obi-Wan's coming out soon, Stephen.
Can't wait.
And there's more Marvel content coming out soon, and we're going to be reacting to them. So fucking stick around. Hit the bell icon, and then you'll know when we're reacting to them. It'll hit your eyeballs direct as soon as it comes out. Regardless of what you do, though, thank you very much for watching us. As ever, me and Stephen are done. Until the next time,